to TrioTech Software Trainings. I am Kumar. I am founder director for TrioTech Software Trainings. Today I came up with a video on fast formulas continuation team. Like in my previous video, in part 1 of fast formulas, I have explained you what are fast formulas, why we have fast formulas in Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud applications, right? Now today in this video I am going to continue in what all modules we have fast formula utilization, for what purpose we have the fast formulas in the system, and also how many types of fast formulas we have in the system. Let us talk about that, because in today's world, learning Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud application without fast formula knowledge is not that appropriate. Definitely every company looking this skill set from every individual who learning this particular Oracle HCM Cloud application. Now let us deep dive into the types of fast formulas we have in the Fusion system. So as I told you already, fast formulas are not constrained only to the payroll module. That is pure myth. Generally people will have into the perception that fast formulas is related to payroll module. But as I mentioned already in my previous video, fast formula will be used in all these modules of Oracle HCM Cloud. It is payroll, benefits, compensation, absence management, time and labor, and also in our HCM extracts. In all these modules, in order to maintain certain validations, in order to maintain certain logics, or in order to derive certain calculations, we will be using fast formulas, right? Now here, if you could see, in payroll module, the fast formula utilization will be in these aspects team. Module wise we will see in each module where we generally use fast formulas. In payroll module, in the elements, whenever you configure the elements in the system, when we select a calculation rule, either it is flat amount, percentage of earnings, hours into rate, by default along with the input values, fast formula generation will happen. So if you go to the results element of our elements in the system, in the status processing rule, fast formula of that element will generate automatically in the system. But we can edit that, we can customize the logic if you want. So there we have the fast formula topic coming in. Then when we creating the elements in the system, proration, retro, we have the concepts coming in. In proration, you can derive your prorata rules in the formula and you can attach to your element. Then while you running the payroll processes in the system, in order to check the legislative details of the employee, we have the parameter of fast formula there. Then within elements, when we configuring skip rule, we have one concept team. In our regular trainings, I used to cover all these aspects. Skip rule is also one type of fast formula we can have in payroll module. And if you are using any third party integration from Fusion to third party, if you are transferring any data, then also we can use transformation fast formulas and all. That way we can use fast formulas in payroll module. Then if you come to benefits module, in benefits module, whenever we creating the benefits plans, we have eligibility determination type of fast formula there. Which employee eligible to which benefit plans, we have eligibility profile concept there. Then post election edits in service calculation or in the amount limits, we have the usage of fast formula in the benefits module in these areas in the system. Then if you go to compensation module, when we configuring our compensation workbench, workforce compensation plans in worksheet, when we default certain attributes in that worksheet, we can use the fast formula. Then certain processes we are going to run in our compensation module in order to tag the workforce compensation plans to the employee. Then as a parameter in the person selection rule, we can use fast formula team. Then if you see our absence module, in absence module, when we defining our accrual plan, within that only for accrual definition we can use formula. For proration we can use formula. Eligibility profile we can use formula. Then we have carryover, we have transfer, we have rollover, we have ceiling. Everywhere you can use the fast formula to define your logic. And also in our waiting period, vesting period, or whenever we configuring our absence rate definitions, when we integrating our payroll element with the absence module, there also we have the formula in order to set up the rates in the system. Okay. And then team, in time and labor, if you see OTL module, there also for validation of time entries, when we create the time sheets in the OTL module, if you want to enable any validations when employee applying their time sheets, error, warning validations, we can achieve through formula. Then in order to set up the calculated results of the time sheets of the employee, we can implement our logic here also team. Then if you see in our HCM extracts we have, and also within payroll module or in absence module, benefits module, a part of the calculations for certain validations also we can use our fast formulas team. For example, in our absence module, in absence type creation, validation formula we have. Why we will use, let's suppose a real case example, if you take client having a requirement, Kumar, whenever an employee applies casual leave in a month, he should not apply annual leave. So I want that validation to be implemented. Or Kumar, in last 3 months, if any employee taken sick leave for more than 10 days, now employee is not eligible to apply annual leave. Where we can set up these validations in the system in your validation fast formula at your absence type when we configuring. Right team? Then we have extracts team. So these are the total modules that you can see where our fast formula utilization will be there. Now coming to different types of fast formulas we have. Usage, okay. In payroll module we will use, in benefits module we will use, in extracts, compensation, absence, time and labor, everywhere we are using fast formula. But what are the different types within them? So if you see here team, in Fusion system, more than 120 plus fast formula types we have in the system. In every module, different types of fast formulas in order to serve different aspects in the system. We have these all fast formulas team. So few of them I listed here. Auto indirect rule type fast formulas, balance adjustments, calculation methods, element input validation type fast formula, element skip rule fast formula, or in extract we have extract rule type formula, legislative check type formula. Then Oracle payroll, means in payroll module we have element level fast formulas team. Then in object group, in our payroll module, if you want to create an object group and you want to add a person selection there, payroll relationship group type we have team. Then work relationship group we have. We have many types of fast formula. So where you can find what are the different types of fast formulas we have team. Once you go to the system, once you go to the system, if you go to your setup and maintenance, and if you search with fast formula with a task name, you can see your task resulting up here. Search with fast formula. Okay. So when you search here in fast formulas, okay, let me come to that fast formulas here, and then here you have team. If you click on the type in the fast formula screen, these are the different types of fast formulas we have in the system. Absence, accrual, accrual carryover, accrual ineligibility, many. See here, these all are the different types. So in every module, on every screen, under which section, what formula we are creating, the type also will be coming with that name only team. For example, if I have to cover elements concept in the payroll module, for example, so generally team, if you go to the elements in the system, come to setup and maintenance, where we will go in order to configure our elements in the system. Under setup and maintenance, we will go to our workforce deployment or compensation management, and you can search with elements. Correct. Let me go and search with elements here. So here, let me go to any existing element that already created in this instance. Let me search with US, and I'm searching with some element by name basic. Okay, or any element name by name basic is there. Let me search with that. No, we don't have anything. So let me choose any standard earning classified element in this instance. Okay, so here I have team some standard earning classified elements. So for that, any element in the system you can take team. Something here, regular salary, something is there. So I'm going to this element here. So when I go to this element in the system here, so we'll end up on the element summary screen. So here on the very main summary screen, we have here skip rule type formula team. If you come here and if you correct, you have the skip rule formula. So if you want to create any skip rule formula here, whenever you configuring the fast formula here, we have to choose the type as element skip. Under this type, if you create the formula, whenever you configuring the elements in the system, your fast formula will show up in the drop down. If not that team, we all know input values in our elements. So if you go to your element input value, here you want to do a validation for this. We all know, right? In our trainings we cover this topic generally. So here we can set up validation for our input value. So here validation formula is there. So if you have a criteria that you want to keep the validation for this input value, here whenever you defining the fast formula, under the type of element input validation you have to keep. So whatever is the topic is about, we have to create the fast formula under that particular type. This is elements, let's say. Then if you go to absence module team, whenever you configuring your absence plan or absence type, so generally you will go to here, my client group absences, right? So when you come here, whenever you configuring your absence plan in the system, let me search with any absence plan in this instance. Okay, any existing plan I'm going here. So everywhere, if you update your plan, so here you have team conversion formula. Then if you come to your participation tab, enrollment start rule, enrollment end rule. So here, if you want a formula to write any logic over there, in the fast formula, you have to write with enrollment start. Where is that team? Enrollment period start, enrollment period end. So we have team. Okay. So we have here that type. So if you create a formula under this particular type, then only when you configuring the plan, when you select the rule type as formula, in the drop down your formula will come here. or let's say you are in the accruals tab. So you want to configure your accrual definition through a formula T. Then we have here accrual type T, or we have global absence accrual. Okay, so if you create your formula under this type, then only under this drop down you can able to see your formula coming up T. Or let's say if you are using matrix, you have vesting, some logic you want to write T. So here you have global vesting rule. Somewhere we can see here team. Where is that? Global absence accrual matrix carryover ceiling entry validation vesting period. See, under this type if you create the formula, then whenever you creating an absence plan, in the vesting rule if you want to attach any formula, you can attach it. For that, for proration, for annual accrual limit, everywhere we have formula, right? Then ceiling, then we have for carryover, then we have for rollover, everywhere you have all the types. See, global absence proration, global absence rollover, global absence transfer, global absence vesting, annual accrual limit. So we have team for different modules, different types of formulas with respective to that concept or the configuration in the system. So this is about fast formula types we have in the system team. Then if you go to benefits module, we have benefits related types, compensation module, compensation related types, OTL module, then OTL related types, everything you can able to find here team. So this is about different types of fast formulas we have in our Oracle HCM Cloud application. So don't take this topic as light. This is one of the important topic, not only from the interviews perspective. Once you join the organization also, definitely you will have a situation where you have to work on the fast formulas. So do a rigorous practice, easily you can able to clear it. So if you are looking for a detailed training on fast formulas, please enroll today in our Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud Techno-Functional Training. So every month end, we generally have the batches on this Oracle HCM Cloud. So get yourself enrolled for the program so that you will get a detailed training on this fast formula. Along with this, in our training program, we will share a very detailed customized fast formula materials to you. Starting from scratch, how to build a formula, how to write the logic, how the structure of the formula will be, defaulting of the database items, initializing the input statements, then local variables, logic section, return section. Very detailedly we will be covering from examples in absence and payroll we will take, and also a very detailed material for fast formula, and also ready-made templates, almost for more than 150 plus real-time requirements that what you will be experiencing in the coming days. Ready-made fast formulas documents are also available with us. In our training program, we are going to deliver that as well to you. So please register for the training program on Oracle HCM Cloud and get yourself enrolled today for the demo class. Thank you everyone for watching this video.